Welcome back, my retards. It's me, Omni-Eros, and sadly I have yet another retard to present to you. This next guy, we've also viewed him before. His name is Vesuvius, and like Master Yogi Zen, I'm pretty sure he's going to end up a breatharian. I want us to take another look at his channel. Now, Vesuvius, I can tell you're a nice guy, or you know what? I've been wrong before. Maybe you're not a nice guy. In fact, I'm going to now lay the odds at 50-50 on whether you're a nice guy or like a weird manipulative sociopath. But I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. We'll say nice guy now because I don't know that you're making money off of this. But you are misleading people into completely retarded lifestyle choices. And you are also encouraging them to drink their own piss, which is a big no-no, okay? You don't tell people to drink their own piss. But more importantly, you don't drink your own piss, alright? It's not good for you. And you're driving yourself slowly insane by doing so for various reasons. But many of those reasons are physiological in nature, okay? So now let's take a look at his videos. Only you can forgive yourself, which clearly something is weighing on your mind here and you feel guilty about it and you need to be forgiven, so you're going to project onto this video and tell everyone only you can forgive yourself, framing your internal workings as advice when in fact you're just commenting on your own subconscious behavior. So exposed. Now this one, you are only responsible for your own transformation. Projection in the exact same way. You must meet your life. Projection, this is what you're telling yourself, and you need other people to validate it for you so that you can continue to believe your own bullshit. Very obvious what's happening. This one's hilarious. Sun gazing, a word of warning. Hey guys, I know I told you to stare at the sun, but I just need to remind you, I'm not a medical doctor, and staring at the sun can actually damage your eyes. But did you know that it can also give you superpowers? But by the way, guys, I'm not a medical doctor. So, exposed, done. You will find laughter. Yeah, insane laughter that goes on inside your own head endlessly. That's the kind of laughter you'll find when you're chugging your own pee every single day. All right? But yeah, this is funny, guys. This is a song he wrote. Let's just take a listen to this avant-garde artist. Oh, you might see here I gave it a thumbs down. Because you know what? I do like when people are creative, but I also like for it to be good. And I just don't know how I feel about this horrible song. Is this you when you were a baby? The baby looks like more ambitious than you do, Vesuvius. The baby has a brighter future. This baby has yet to drink its own piss. Things are going a lot better for it than Vesuvius. Yeah. #1 hit, guys. I want to make some lyrics. Let's just skip ahead. Maybe it suddenly turns around. Huh. Oh, okay. Yeah. Alright. Great song, Vesuvius. So let's just watch the video I picked out. Sorcerer, pray, worship, peace. Now, Vesuvius, buddy, I like you, okay? Stop drinking your own piss. And if you want to walk around naked in your backyard, at least have the decency to make sure that your neighbors aren't watching, alright? Just some advice. Well, let's go!
What's up, my good friends? How you doing?
Look at those eyes, man.
So, we're gonna get back with some esoteric, some etymology for you today, some ciphering.
Cipher for
deep
us.
Into the English language.
Dive in deep.
And
do you know Deep Dive in Infinite Waters? Is that where you picked up this rhetoric from?
Guys, again, just like anything, this language or any language, especially the English
Yes.
language, at least because I know the English language
Yeah.
well.
I would hope so.
So I think is
you think you know the English language well. You're not sure? You're not convinced?
it's kind of like a fucking piñata. You know that Mexican thing you beat with a stick? Oh my god, it beat. Anyway,
yeah.
Where you can unravel all these layers to get to the goodies. Mm-hmm. So depending on your level of consciousness,
you can conspirify certain words so that they have multiple meanings. And then your entire brain will start to lose all meaning for all words, because you'll start viewing all words as meaning anything you want them to, and it'll be a lot harder to communicate ideas effectively. Hence, you'll become Vesuvius, and you'll spew a bunch of nonsensical gibberish on YouTube. You'll be fully convinced that people understand your deeper meanings, when in fact, no one knows what the fuck you're talking about. So you too can have this problem. All you need to do is unlearn everything you've ever learned and then listen to morons tell you what to fill in the blanks with.
You're only going to get this much, or you could get a whole plethora
of
information and knowledge from analyzing certain words, phrases, whatever.
But I bet you smell bad.
So anyway...
So guys, Vesuvius is presenting himself as an etymologist, okay? So I'm sure he has the credentials for that.
Got some for you today.
Or was it channeled to you?
Sorcerer. And this is just food for thought, guys. It helps you think along this.
It's food for thought in the same way that a turd is also food for thought, okay? You can just think about the turd and realize how disgusting and smelly and gross and stinky it is. This food he's talking about can be reflected on the same way.
Certain path, and you guys will come up with your own. Feel free to post them in the comments. That it's all interesting. So, sorcerer.
Yeah.
A sorcerer, like a magician,
or a
is
dark
somebody
witch
that harnesses the power of source.
Oh, really?
The magic.
That's what it means.
In something like source, where power resides. And so they bend that and shape that to their will.
Let's just see. Let's just take a look. So let's just look it up, guys. Sorcerer etymology. Let's see. It's from Latin. Source means sort or lot. Then in French it became sorcier. In Middle English it was sorcerer. Then in English they added the so it started from sort, not source. But let's see, what is the etymology of source? Let's see if there's a connection here. Surgere. That was the original Latin. And the original Latin for sorcerer was source or sort. So let's see, do we think that surgere and sort stem from each other? I mean, I guess it's possible, but it seems like a bit of a stretch. Just saying.
Sorcerer uses source. Here's another interesting one, the concept of prayer.
By the way, buddy, that's how you do etymology, not by listening to the voices in your head, dummy.
Right? Somebody pray to God. What happens when you pray to an outside God is you become prey. P-R-E-Y.
Okay, so praying to an outside God makes you pray. In fact, they chose those two words for the exact same reason.
As in food, fodder, a victim. You give your energy away just like a deer would to a tiger. It becomes its prey when you pray.
That's not how it works, because the words have two completely different meanings. But if we're going to talk about giving energy away, I would like everyone to know that giving your energy away would be akin to listening to this guy who is in no way an expert on anything, who engages in some very questionable health practices such as drinking your own urine, and who stares into the eyes of lizards and communicates with beings from other dimensions. I think that listening to him would, in fact, be giving your power away, because he doesn't have any fucking reason to be someone that you would follow. He in no way presents himself as an accomplished person, as a person who knows what he's talking about. I mean, take a look at the example of this guy's life. He does apparently live in this house. I'm just going to assume it's his parents' house, because there's no way that someone this out there has a fucking job and can afford to live in a house like this. Either that or his great aunt Hilda died and left him a vast sum of money. So why should we listen to him? Why should we not listen to an actual etymologist when we have questions about etymology? I just don't understand why people claim to have authority when they have no reason to do so.
So the important part of this is...
What is it?
Worshipping yourself. Your body, your temple.
Narcissism. Worshipping yourself is an act of narcissism. And when you get to the point where you believe your own retarded intuitions are so correct that you should tell everyone to drink their own piss, when you're telling people that they should literally worship themselves, that's when your narcissism has gone off the Richter scale. And if you are also telling people that their body is a temple, then you shouldn't be telling them to take a piss into their own mouths, okay? So that's not what you would do in a holy place. I don't go take a piss on a place that I find to be holy, stupid.
Your template.
Oh, your template and your temple.
How the fuck you say that? Templates. 13.
Okay.
So you worship yourself. And another interesting thing with the word worship, I heard this one from a man named Sevan Bomar, and I highly recommend you guys check this stuff out.
Yeah, I'm sure that guy's very credible too.
Sevan space Bomar. Maybe I'll link something in the description, but just type in Sevan Bomar.
Shame!
Anything, he's got real stuff, guy. That's next level stuff. So
you should be ashamed of yourself.
So the concept of worship.
Shame!
And all those who are, worship this God. It's actually part of a war ship, as in W-A-R.
Oh, actually, worship is literally referring to a war ship, a ship that's used in war. That's how they decided to create the word worship. They were thinking, how can we, what word can we use to describe the act of praying to and adoring a deity? Why don't we use the word for a ship of war? Why not?
Ship. So you can hop on that ship if you want. But I prefer to worship and love myself. And you, of course.
Doesn't make sense. You're going to worship yourself? What does that mean? You're going to ship of war yourself? You understand why this doesn't work, right? Does that mean you're declaring war upon yourself? Because the etymology, as the way you just framed it, doesn't actually make any sense. Keep smiling.
So here's some other ones.
That was a good one, buddy.
Corporation. I was on a train and I heard this.
You keep hearing it in random places. I keep hearing the train means the same thing as to train physically as it does to be on a train track. I heard it once on a train. Did you guys know that I heard that sorcerer is the same as source? I heard it when I was taking a shit in an airport bathroom one time. Just kidding, I have no reason to go to an airport.
Italian, they have to say it in different languages. So I said in Italian, I said in English, thank you for your cooperation. And just the way he said it, it struck in my mind. Corporation.
Okay. Corporation and cooperation are two different fucking words with different etymologies. And you heard some stranger say thanks for your cooperation and your conspiratard brain snapped a finger in there and you realized something amazing. Take a step back. Not every stupid little random retarded observation you make about similarity has some kind of spiritual meaning. You can't suddenly tell everyone you're an authority figure because you thought cooperation and corporation sound similar.
And for those of you, corpus is body. Anything with C-O-R-P has to do.
And corporation may very well have stemmed from the word corpus because a corporation is basically the skeleton of a company or the framework laid out for an organization. So yeah, it's very possible corporation stemmed from the word corpus. What's your point? Is it a proof of some kind of insidious brainwashing scheme by the Illuminati? You know what? Don't worry about it, buddy. Just go back to chugging your own pee.
With the body, corpus callosum, the core, I don't know, it's from some Latin word. Carne comes from there, core.
Yeah.
And so in order, he said, thank you for your cooperation. So in order for you...
What's this guy going to be like in 10 years? Still going to be making these videos?
The fact that you are a corporation in order to have cooperation.
What? What does that mean? Okay. Too much piss on the brain, okay? You got piss on the brain. It's drowning out your other logical faculties. We're going to stop listening to your stupid rambling because it is tragic that drinking your own pee has made you this insane. You can come out of this, though. All you need to do is quit drinking your own pee. Okay, Vesuvius? So, And take a shower, because I bet you need one, alright? We're gonna move on, guys. I'll see you on the other side of the break.
Worshipping yourself, worshipping yourself, worshipping yourself, worshipping yourself, worshipping yourself, worshipping yourself, worshipping yourself.
Hey baby, I hear the blues are calling, tossed salads and scrambled eggs. Mercy. And maybe I seem a bit confused. Yeah, maybe, but I got you pegged. Ha!